So, stand to MechWarriors and welcome back to another episode of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries as we continue the campaigns of LEGO's Legion. For how much longer, we do not yet know. Last time we finished the final campaign itself, and now we're moving on to the post-campaign, so hopefully you have a good time and enjoy. So now that the YouTube introduction is out and done, let's just see exactly what we want to do in Kick Some Mode. Found a King Crab Hero mech last night, but it runs so hot. Is it the Kaiju? I think that's the only King Crab Hero mech that I actually am aware of. So we have unlocked the entirety of the Inner Sphere map as far as I'm aware of, so we need to eventually go somewhere and cause as much havoc and panic as we possibly can. Although I'm trying to remember where exactly it is we're supposed to be going right now. Apparently we're going to Rasselhag, so Kirbachi, which is 160 days away, which is apparently out of range. So along our little pilgrimage towards that planet, we have several locations that we get to fight through, several different conflict zones. Level 14, and level 13. Interesting. Alright, we're going to head to Matamoros. Is everybody happy with the current... Well, does anybody have any preferences with sort of mech designs? Or my regular people, if you have any changes you want to make to your mech as of last time. Thank you, Laurendale, for the cheer. Yes, we finally have some bonuses for, like, the channel points that everybody's been accumulating. And we figured at 1,000 points, if you want to hit it, you can hit a cheer button, which I suppose is pretty fun. There's also a couple of other things that are also available. Oh, somebody disconnected. We'll get him back in soon, hopefully. It's a rare mech currently on the market.
I like the name a mech and create a mech options. Those are actually really nice.
Yep, so it'll be a lot easier actually in MechWarrior 5 to do the name a mech and build a mech things, because in Rogue Tech, building a mech can take like months. Finally caught up with the YouTube poor charger. Yeah, the charger did not end well. It did well. Thank you, Moon and Prime, for the cheer. Very much do appreciate it. Even the channel points you accumulate through interacting with the channel, so if you want to earn as many as possible so that you could potentially name or in fact build one of our mechs, make sure you chat a lot. That would actually help, because I think if we get like 20 people chatting at the same time, it gives me an emote. I'm already an emote behind, but we can work on it. Thank you, Greybeard, for the cheer. Alright, so we have basically pulled into town, and Moon Prime coming in with the actual bits. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Very much do appreciate it. So at this point, there is another King Crab Quad Zeros, which we're obviously not going to buy because we have two of them. One of which I need to still rebuild into a Gauss Rifle version. I don't think I have the ammunition for that yet, though. So that may be something holding me back from that. Did I rename your mech properly? Apparently not. Paint mech? Yeah, for some reason. No, it is named properly. Okay. So I just need to check out to see if we have additional Gauss rifles at the moment for us to rebuild one of our King Crabs into a Gauss mech, and the answer to that question is no. That sucks. Although apparently we do actually have the Ultra Autocannon for the Marauder. It's not as good as the one that I used to have, but it does have one. Let's go ahead and throw that in there before I forget about it. That'll get that done in 2 days. Lovely. Reldex, thank you for the cheer. It's a great way to sort of give you guys a way to interact, I suppose. Quick check on the star map. There is a rare weapon in the market over on Henderan, so we're going to take a quick peek over there, see if there's more Gauss rifles and ammo for it. Steal a ton of ammo for the Night Star? Never going to happen. Oh, for the Gauss? No, we just don't have enough Gauss rifles. So if we were to... Oh, and the gun. I don't want to unbuild Lego just yet. Somebody actually want to drive it. Can't imagine who, but hey, it's entirely possible. There is a medium pulse laser in the store, which I actually need to purchase because my boar's head kind of requires it. And I'll go small pulse lasers just in case I ever rebuild the Annie at that level. Simbri, I haven't sent you an invite back, have I?
I think I DC'd and reconnected.
Oh, cool.
I'm still in.
Sweet. Alright, so we found the medium pulse lasers that we needed. It's only a rare mech on parade, so we're just going to zip on over and head to Geronimo, 20 days away. This reminds me I need to farm seabirds in my game. The struggle of owning all the mechs. Yeah, although, honestly, the best way to get seabills is to just take all of your contracts for maximum salvage and sell off all the light mechs that it gives you. It gives you so much cash so quickly. For a reasonable prices, too. You make them still my glory. So Sprog wants to break up Lego so none of you can use it. Alright, so let's see what sort of contracts we have available. Difficulty 97. Let's start with a 93. Let's ease ourselves into it. So Kurita does kind of like us, so I can spend all 10 of those shares for the 18 of those. Get ourselves a little bit of additional cash. We'll make 2.5 million Seabills out of this one, plus 18 shares. And it's going to be Demolition. So what mechs do y'all want to drive? Everything's on the table. I don't mind giving up the Annihilator if you want to give it a chance, just as long as you promise not to lose the arms.
Honestly, if I could try the Night Star, I'd love that.
Will do. Let's swap you over into the Night Star.
Uh,
Oh no, you're already in the Night Star. Sorry. It's like, wait a second.
I can roll with the crab too. I mean,
It is your cab technically. No, we'll give you the Night Star. Synopsis, do you have a mech you'd like to drive?
Why not the boss head? If I can.
Sure.
The Atlas.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite Atlases that we've ever
Thanks.
built. Actually turns out really nicely. Even with that LB10 with a solid shot. Get all the pulse lasers. And Sibri, what would you like to drive?
Put me in whatever.
Do you want to try out our brand new Annihilator? Have you had a chance
I like
to try it?
UX, but that sounds like your thing. So
It's not really my thing. Like, I love this Annihilator, don't get me wrong, but, dude, if you want to try out the brand new Annihilator, absolutely have fun with that brand new Annihilator.
okay.
We designed it to
no.
be hilarious. Did I finish building? I did finish building that. That's where my other gas rifle built. I built a Cyclops in sort of the off-season. See, I will take the Night... Oh, no, you're driving the Night Star. I'll take the Cyclops. Test it out. It's not anything crazy. It's just 2 medium lasers and a pair of LRMs. But it has a gas rifle attached to it. I figure the more gas that we get into this company, the better off we're going to be. Although I haven't painted it yet. Good God. What have I been thinking? Let's go over, make sure that I have all the proper painting. Looks like the Marauder shell is a UAC. It's got the model. Yeah, I had one. It's a tier 3 UAC in the back that I didn't realize I still had. So let me quickly see
rather
if I can...
unflattering shade of like 3-tone brown. Like, oof.
You can't go into battle like that. You'll clash.
I was gonna say it's like the baby food coloration. Like, ugh.
All right, let's paint it. Let's make it look nice. A proper mech. 7C0500. That's the red. Then the blue comes off as a 012957. And the last color is just 6 Fs in a row. That is actually not terrible. I mean, that's really close to Lego's color scheme. I may end up just keeping with that. Yeah, that actually doesn't do anything for it. Surprisingly enough. The default is a fairly decent one on this. I'll do a quick run through of all the stuff before I actually make a total commitment. Oh, I like the stripes on Raider. I'm a fan of them stripes. They make it go faster. Yeah, this company is absolutely lovely. Oh yeah, Spoke just put one back on it. Yeah. So, looks like Fire Truck Optimus Prime. Yes, that is what the Cyclops truly is. So we have a Cyclops to command mech. We have a maximum bully boy in the Annihilator, a classic Boar's Head Scout Atlas, and a Night Star, because you can't keep a good merc company down by not giving it totally rare and almost impossible to find technology. So this ought to be hopefully quite nice. And if I'm completely honest, we could probably just run this.
30.
Yes, indeed. This mech is extinct until like 3060 something, but we will have it and field it all we want. I honestly do kind of think, though, that with that Annihilator, we could probably field 3 urban mechs and still probably beat this mission. Not because it's an easy mission, but because it's an Annihilator that's really well done. Ready up, Sibri, and we will rock and roll. Don't forget to check out the barracks for higher level pilots. Yes, we will try and remember that, Kogi. There we go. Let us rock and yet also roll. Let me just see if the Cyclops was a total waste of time or not. Because I'm hoping that it's going to be fun. Scouting may be done. Indeed. We are playing with the improved spawns. I don't know if I did it right, but I'm hoping.
This is going to be a dirty one, Commander.
And so, yeah, hopefully the enemy will not spawn basically on top of us. Have the misses, baby. Did I miss that Gauss rifle shot? I think I did. I feel really bad about that now. First Gauss rifle shot in a brand new mech, and what do? I totally whiff it. This mech is surprisingly quick, too. Wow.
Target acquired.
Cicada off in the background, nothing too dangerous. His friend, on the other hand, might be a little bit more. I think I missed again. I think I managed to hit the rock 2 inches in front of me. We do have a Banshee. And he did actually hit me too. Apparently I cannot shoot through this. That will continue to be much of a problem.
Well, you guys have fun. I'll be there eventually.
You have long-range fire support weapons though, so you should be here eventually soon enough.
New target acquired.
Alright, so I'm going to just back out of this a little bit since I just remembered this mech is not actually like a straight-on brawler like the Boar's Head is. Our Boar's Head is actually really good. At least I think it is. I might be wrong on that. But I think we can start to do something pretty nice with it. I can't just keep the fire up. That recharge time on the gas rifle is forever. Yeah, I think the gas rifle may not sync up well with this unless I get like a sniper, which allows me to put 2 of them on there. Just because I don't think I have enough weapons to sort of back it up.
Target destroyed.
Hey, skill on the magic. Oh yeah, we're here to blow everything up, so if you can, just sort of
Target
splash fire into everything.
Target destroyed.
And that way we can just sort of get through all of this as fast as possible.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
Target acquired.
There we go, so now we're on to another brawler. This is true. I did not construct a brawling mech.
Target destroyed.
But the gas rifle is just so much fun regardless. We gotta get more targets so that we can, so that Simpry can enjoy that Atlas more. So that he can just sort of lay waste with everything he's got. How many tons of ammo do I have in this thing? I got 40-something rounds for the gas rifle. So that might be a little bit light.
Demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Oh, I can't actually walk through the pillar? That's a bit of astonishing.
Drop ship southeast.
Okie
Yep.
doke.
Target acquired. Target
Let's see if we can't get our way through. Oh yeah, that's one of the things that better spawns will do. It'll make it so that
How's the dropship?
that everything drops sort of at longer distances and more in dropships, rather than just sort of appearing right next to us.
Commander, just keep smashing.
So that may actually make demolition missions a bit too easy. We'll have to find out about that one. Come on, come on.
Target destroyed.
May have
Oh, holy
wasted the
crap.
gas. Oh, we got
Managed to
a
overheat.
we got a sway back right on top of him. I'm gonna see if I can't get him behind him. Although this may be pointless considering how much fire you guys can probably put on him. Should probably be plowing rounds into his other torso, but the fact that the Hunchback has so little armor in the back always amuses me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nice shot. Okay, we're at 12% of the building. We got a warrior incoming.
Target destroyed.
I think I got him. I'm not sure if it was me or not. 5%. Remember, the walls count.
That's it, Commander. You've completely destroyed
Alrighty.
this area. Great work.
So since the enemy deemed not to show up quite as much, we may as well head out of here, you think? Or do you think we should hang around and cause as much havoc as possible?
I mean, I'm always up for a scrap.
See if the enemy's actually going to drop a dropship anywhere near us. If they don't drop one soon, I suppose we may as well leave and see if we can't find one of the other contracts. There it is! Off to the southwest again. Let's see what they want to drop in on us. Mostly tanks.
Tanks.
And a rifleman.
Target acquired.
Thunderbolt.
Nice little shell right into the rifleman. And the second dropship, so they're double dropping dropships. That's pretty cool, actually.
On the bot only has one leg left.
Okay. Just gonna finish off the rifleman. If you guys want to focus on the T-bolt.
This thing does not have as much armor as us.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
What, the Annihilator?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that it's light on armor, it's just that it's a really huge target. Come on, gas rifle, come back to me.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Target acquired.
Well,
Target
there's now a
destroyed.
T-bolt on the table, so let's head on out of here. Oof. Yeah, you've opened up that right arm. That right arm
Yep.
has blown off on 2 other occasions. So, Hello, Mouth131. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you along, Chris.
Mission complete, Commander.
We took salvage for this, absolutely.
Let's go home.
Salvage is the smartest way to go on this. You make all kinds of money doing that.
Woo! Awesome.
Yep. I just have the episode you put up on YouTube today, and I'll be completely caught. Yes, it'll get you to the final campaign, where we brought an urban mech up against all of whatever Comstar could field up against us. So, it was a fascinating battle in the end. And many pieces were had. Don't quite remember what we salvaged from it, though. Don't think we bothered paying attention. No one ever knows with Turek as the commander. Might have taken it for charity. Oh, come on. We haven't done that in at least 2 weeks. We've been good about that. Already a decent payout of 2.5 million C-bills. We are mythical in our reputation, and we can just immediately grab a Thunderbolt if that's what we desire, which it might be. I mean, high-level PPCs are very nice, and the Nightstar actually does. Oh no, the Nightstar has an ER PPC, so maybe that doesn't matter so much to us. I may just take the T-Bolt and sell it, because it would be worth about 5.5 million C-bills, which is not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Nice job taking top damage, 2.2 million or 2.2 thousand damage. Million would be fascinating. And then 76 damage on the Nightstar. Oh, you beat me by 1 point. Congratulations. So, not a bad mission at all. I think we actually managed to come out with very minimal damage, unless, of course, the Annihilator is in pieces, which I'm really hoping it isn't.
Shouldn't be. I took care to guard that arm as soon as I noticed the armor was getting low.
You
So
dented the single heatsink, and that will take 48 days to finish. So we're not going to fix that.
That's like some union rules right there.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, actually.
The MechTech's union is mad at you.
All right, we will actually put it on repair, and then we just won't field it for a little bit. So yeah, 32 days of that is because we're in a conflict zone.
Oh.
So the high-level conflict zones are truly punishing. 10 days of my repair, or my 15-day repair on my Cyclops, is from that. Like, it's a little bit ridiculous. Nice splashing the damage to the boar's head. It'll be a 42-day repair. Holy crap. How about the Nightstar? 15-day, jeez. They are cruel about how long they're going to make us have to repair.
42 days Brazil. Okay.
Yep. 28 days of that is just because of the conflict zone.
See, I could see if we had to like replace pieces,
but we didn't. Yeah. Oh well. Let's go turn that around and take another contract. We'll try and see if we can't clear out the planet in a reasonable amount of time. A raid or a war zone? Ooh, tempting. I think we're going to take the raid purely because it offers us less salvage, and so we can max it out. It'll give us 2.5 million C-bills and 20 pieces of salvage. Except now we have to swap out the mechs. Anybody have any preferences of the mechs that you did not just recently field? I think the first mods for the game might be improving those conflict zone repairs. Well, the first mod for the game is actually a, God, just slipped my head, is for spawns, which we have installed. So, Bubble, what would you like to drive?
So this is going to sound kind of weird. Honestly, my Jester.
Your Jester? Okay, that's no problem. Synapsis, what would you like to pilot?
I don't know. Probably a King Crab or the other Atlas, I think.
Okay, we got a King Crab 00. Simbri, what would you like to drive?
Either the other King Crab or the other Atlas.
Okay, we give you Dr. Pinchy. Try and keep it intact, otherwise Bubble will never forgive me. And I will drive our good old-fashioned Atlas D. Unless someone wants to cycle into it. But yeah, those
I'm good.
Yeah, those king crabs are vicious.
Give me a sec, I gotta go wake up the hamsters.
Okay. Let's see, hot dang. Is the cause the help fill out Tarek Monsters? Yes, that is an excellent cause to be fighting for. I think the first, yeah, I already read that. So we'll be able to field a fairly solid lance once again. In fact, oh no, we're not quite as heavy as we were the last time. We were only 5 tons underweight, was it? Or 10 tons underweight? Yeah, because we had the Nightstar and the Cyclops. So we were only like 10 tons underweight. But as long as we run into a lot of enemies with LRMs, the Jester is going to come very much in handy. Although, do I need to upgrade this Jester? Yeah, I actually need to upgrade the Jester's large lasers. We have the tier 4s for it. Oh, it's tier 5 on that King. Oh yeah, this King Crab is amazing. We still need
Yeah.
to find a tier 5 AC-20, and we still need to find a tier 5 LR-15 Artemis, but it is amazing.
Yeah, that Dr. Pinchy is just brutal. So much fun.
Pimped it out to the max. Although this Atlas needs a bit of a retuning. I think a UAC or a gas rifle might go better in it, simply because we're packing 30 LRMs into it. It's like you've got 30 LRMs and then you've paired this with an AC-20 burst fire. May not have been the most brilliant decision, but it was mine to make, and I did, because I wanted more AC-20s onto the field. I'm very jealous of Dr. Pinchy. Did you ever buy that tier 5 AMS that was on sale? Oh, we might have. Good point. Let's check that, actually. I may as well just actually open up the U in the Jester. Yeah, we did buy it, so we have one once we finally managed to just start mounting things. But we also have a pair of ER large lasers, tier 5, that we'll use to swap out the large lasers on the Jester. That will allow us to have true fun. Yeah, 2 king crabs and an Atlas has been our standard for quite some time, actually. Until the Annihilator popped in. Did you end up salvaging... Oh, did Gray finally finish his mission? Just so you know, I'm skipping assembling / building my Schwer Gustav Annihilator for your stream. Oh, thank you very much. We do appreciate you hanging around and having a good time with us. By the way, folks, if you are brand new and just showing up here, well, we've been playing for a little bit. Maybe hit that follow button so you get notifications every time we go live. We do go live on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Fridays. On Fridays, of course, as you can see right here, we are playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries with friends, as always, because it is way more fun to play with people than without people. And the AI is also somewhat stupid. So it allows us to take slightly harder missions. And also, MechWarrior 5 has apparently a sliding difficulty, where if you play with additional people, it will actually make the game harder. Which is, well, I suppose a lot of fun. All parts plus 400 engine, then I got a Norse Storm Gauss Rifle plus Gauss Rifle plus GR and HGR ammo. Oh, plus the ammo. Great loot. Not bad. Seriously. And yes, of course, Spro is suggesting that if you are enjoying the content so far, make sure you join our Discord. Head over down either below where you will see an urban mech who will take you directly to it, or Spro has put it up in the chat so that you can get a notification. Are there any non-hero mechs with AMS slots? I would say that I suppose there's a possibility of it. Because once you get to the later eras in the game, the sort of tech tree, I guess, the mechs that are available in the store, it does change with time period. So you'll get more and more advanced mechs that'll show up the further on into the game that you get.
Reactor online.
Aren't we like 10 years though from
Weapons
a lot of stuff
online.
becoming mainstream and like
All
back
systems
and
nominal.
built and
Yeah,
not lost?
pretty much. The Helm Memory Core like only just got recently discovered in our game. So there's that. I got some Scorpion light tanks off in the distance. Yeah, at some point we're gonna rebuild the other Atlas to being a twin Gauss carrier.
Target destroyed.
I don't.
So most of the new stuff here unlocks between 30, 35, and 34.
Yeah.
Target destroyed.
Oh wow, whoever was in my Atlas last, why would you do such a thing? There we go. Okay, now it's all rigged up so I can actually fight and kill people. Got a dragon, I'm just gonna bombard it. I've got enough missiles I can probably kill it almost before I actually get into range. Massive number of missiles plus Artemis equals fun. Oh, he's trying to counterattack with his own missiles. That's adorable, buddy. Center torso is cherry red, and he's dead before I really even got into AC-20 range. Lovely. Gotta get used to this burst fire autocannon again. Destroy all targets at location. Oh wow, there's a lot more stuff over at that
Banshee.
one. Banshee and an awesome 8T. So I suppose we better engage it. The awesome is probably more dangerous to do. Is the Jester up near B, or where is it?
I'm providing AMS.
Good, because we're gonna need it in the face of this incoming awesome. It is the good one. I wonder if you could make this awesome. Ooh, wow, I'm taking a lot of head damage. This awesome is badly damaged already. Center torso is exposed, although he ducked for cover.
Oh, sure.
But I'm gonna sort of peel off a little bit, see if I can't protect myself. I'll clear our back so that you guys can focus on forward.
Target
just this
destroyed.
turret behind us. So,
Yeah, there was a couple of tanks coming up.
Target acquired.
So that awesome center torso is wide open. If anybody, yep,
Destroyed.
beautiful.
Nicely done.
And he's going critical
Oh,
too.
critical.
That target off the list.
Did you guys get that Banshee too?
yep.
Perfect. Oh god, there's
Oh,
traffic
God.
on top of him.
Oh, jeez.
Hello.
And that is a Atlas.
Nah.
Hi, Atlas.
Atlas.
The Wolverine's almost dead because his rear torso just got ripped open. Oh, the Atlas turned away from us.
Oh, really? Huh. Okay.
No, I was apparently confused. Oof. Stop shooting my face, my beautiful face.
Target acquired.
Yeah, he wants me. He wants me. No, he doesn't. He saw the king crab and was like, "Ooh, I need that." He needs some of that in his life.
We these two Igors are tearing me up.
Where are the Igors? They're above what I can aim at. So I'm just gonna keep brawling with the Atlas and have other people take care of it because they were right above me. We clean?
Looks like it.
Nice. All right, next target.
Critical.
So I'm a bit lit up.
Target acquired.
I like this mech, but it runs hot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's such a nice mech though. So let's have the short range king crab lead us a little bit. Armory's doing a little bit better than the rest of us.
Target acquired.
So I think that's Synapsis in the short range king crab.
Yep,
Awesome.
on my way.
I really do need to get my hands on a stalker just so I can go maximum LRM shenanigans.
Target acquired.
Because the ability to just lay down massive salvos is too much fun. Oh, we got Igors coming in from the west.
New target acquired.
Battle master.
Target destroyed.
Okay, first set of Igors is down.
Target
There's a dragon
destroyed.
in there shooting us.
Alright, VTOLs are cleaned off. I'll cover the back if you guys want to focus forward.
Stalker too.
New target acquired.
Ooh. Oh, no, there's no way that that stalker will be available with 20 salvage. So just rip it up. Surprisingly enough, the best way to get salvage in MechWarrior 5 is just center core everything. Because you can't get any of the equipment that comes out of it. So it prevents you from blowing up the side torsos and the arms.
Target acquired.
Poor little dragon. Center torso, cherry red.
Target destroyed.
And dead. The reinforcements from the other base are starting to get a little bit antsy. We've got a Cyclops Z and a Battlemaster over there.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Dead
Good
stalker.
job.
Taking a nap.
Okay, we got you covered. They start laying into the Cyclops. We already have one of these, so we don't really need another one.
Go farm explode.
And shed more.
The heck?
My armor is getting so well trimmed. Got it nice and
This guy-
evenly.
Oh, that's Run Carrier.
Incoming missile.
It's dead.
Okay, my armor is about to go through. Where is the Jester? Can I beg for a little bit closer?
I'm doing the on the other base, keeping them distracted.
Yeah, I'm actually making sure that I'm close by you so your AMS can save me.
Your name was on?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he is almost dead. His center torso on that Cyclops. And he'll be gone.
Target
There we
destroyed.
go. Good job.
Target acquired.
Is that Battlemaster taking a nap?
Target destroyed.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dead now.
Sweet.
Dirt nap.
Target destroyed.
Solid teamwork. See, AMS definitely coming in handy on this battle.
Target destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Alrighty, time to head out of here.
Objectives
Got
destroyed.
some pretty nice
We're
salvage.
inbound on marked
And
impact point. Get here
think-
as quickly as you can.
I know, we got a couple of penetrations, but nothing too bad.
I can go tag out if you guys want.
Yeah, we're just gonna head on out as a group. So my arm's open and
Target acquired.
Synapse's arms are open. But otherwise, not bad at all. Although, with this conflict zone, it'll probably take us like, 2 months in order to get everything fixed up. I had to accept an update to the EU, to the EULA. Yeah, Epic
Cavalry is here,
EULA
Commander.
open. Kind
Prepare
of see
for
the
mech
AMS file.
extraction.
Yeah, I would have expected it to be like brighter
Acquired.
in the way that it shoots, like much more tracer heavy, but apparently not. Maybe because it's only tier 1? No, that could be it. We'll have to make sure that we cram on the tier 5 and see if that changes anything. But I just remember from MechWarrior online days, like when AMS was firing, like it was noticeable. Let's see how well we did off that one. I imagine quite well, actually. Oh, did Gray lose a password to something? Oof. Not lost, must have mistyped it when I joined Twitch. Ah. So, fairly decent mission so far. Managed to get another 3 million C-bill payout, which is not bad at all. And no meg parts. But we did get a tier 5 PPC, so I suppose I have to take what I can get. Whole bunch of tier 4 small lasers as well. In case we need any of that. Which we really don't. I'm just going to take the super expensive stuff. Match it with a single small laser. Can't afford that. So it is just going to be a tier 2 small that will, or a tier 2 medium that will sell at some point. So, oh nice. 1300 damage on Synapse's King Crab. Simbri took 3 air units down, stealing the kills for all of them. I took most mech and turrets and max kills, and then minimum damage was taken by the Jester, as it should be. So we're going to have to rebuild basically everything. So let's see, the Atlas D, did I break it? I did not break it, mainly because I didn't put anything in the arms anymore. It's going to be a 60-day repair, jeez. Are you serious, game? I think the game is very serious. That is rather terrifying, actually. Battlemax, show me the... I think we just need to leave and come back, get our mechs repaired and patched up. Because the amount of damage currently on them is rather hilarious in the amount of time that it's going to cost us. Also, fixing up our mechs is going to be pretty expensive. So we're going to head back on to McAllister, take a 20-day trip. What's DAOC? Dark Age of Camelot? Is what I would guess. Aha, I was right. So we're gonna head on back, start traveling towards the quest. We don't know where the sort of, God, what are they called? The industrial zones closer to the quest are at the moment. So if we head on in that direction, we may not run into anything. There is a Cataphract 4X currently on the market. That's the twin AC5 one. So not really something we're in the market for. I do think that I need to start selling off a couple of battle mechs though, because we probably don't need all of them. Probably sell off Lego. I'm going to throw Lego into cold storage for now. That'll allow me to sell the Thunderbolt. Unless anybody has a desperate desire to keep said Thunderbolt. Because otherwise, it's going bye-bye. Okay.
Basically a midget Orion.
I'd say
Yeah,
go for
pretty
it.
much. 2.5 million C-bills, not bad. Brings us up to 12. We'll be able to patch up and make a couple of changes to our mechs. 7D is just going to get a full-on repair. The long-range King Crab, Dr. Pinchy, that'll be a 13-day patch-up. The short-range one, we are going to modify because we should have the gas rifles that we need. First things first, we repair all, and we drop the guns. And then we're going to go all the way down to Gauss, remove AC-20. So much AC-20 ammo. How much? I have 4 tons of gas rifle, that should be perfect.
Cogri is saying that the Stalker 3F is probably the best rainbow you can find.
Oh, sweet. Kind of wasn't buying it simply because I didn't think we needed it in the lineup, but hey, we could throw it in there. I would not be opposed to such a thing. Let's see, quick check for laser weapons. Oh, there's that's a pretty solid PPC. It would be much heavier though. Because it's a tier 5 PPC, but I don't think I want to do it. I do have a pair of ER large lasers, though. So we will swap that out and give you a tier 5 large. And we should probably try and swap out the Artemis as well. That's going to run us 4 tons plus... But did I swap out the ammo for it? Whoops. I'm going to need to get a ton of ammo back for that. Let's see, SRM Artemis ammo. Put in the leg so it's less likely to explode. And so my temperature has gone way down because we took out the autocannons, but the temperature has also gone up because we put in the ER large laser. And I don't think I have the tonnage to swap in for a decent LRM and keep the sort of tonnage in a good place. So I suppose we can keep the Artemis SRM in case they get close. That'll give you a little bit more of a punch up in close. Holy crap, a 56-day repair. Jesus. I mean, we'll start it, but that's kind of ridiculous. Oh shit, no, I can't do that. I forgot. I already had that, I have those ER large lasers already slated for somebody. So, unless, no, we're gonna do it. Put a pair of ER large lasers onto the Jester to improve its long-range fire support capabilities. Rather considerably, actually. Be a 19-day patch job. Crap, I forgot. I'm also replacing one of the AMSs. I will get this done properly, I swear. Eventually. Large laser, drop an AMS, and give it the tier 5 one. There we go. So the AMS, yeah. Thank you, Greybeard, for the cheer. Yeah, and thank you also for pointing out the SRM mistake. So 16-day repair on the Jester. So now let's get that other King Crab build again. Repair all. Detailed. Drop the AC-20s. And 1, 2, 3, 4 tons of ammo. And a heatsink. And then we're going to need, from the autocannon section, Gauss rifle, Gauss rifle, Gauss ammo, and Gauss ammo. Double check to make sure that I don't have any better large lasers for it. I do not. And I can't step up to a PPC without dropping the Artemis. Was repeating Spro's comment? Oh, okay. So there'll be a slightly less long repair, I suppose. So 49 days. Let that work. So that's now being built. And I'm going to be honest, the Cyclops did not really impress me, so I'm going to drop the Cyclops. I'm going to sell the Cyclops. And then we'll buy the Stalker. So that we can have that sort of long-range ultra firepower that I was talking about.
Derek, you're gonna need to repair the Jester after it finishes refitting.
I knew I was forgetting something. Let's do that really quick. Where is it? There it is, Jester. Edit loadout. Repair all. Detail. Drop large lasers. Insert ER large lasers. Drop AMS. Insert better AMS. 19 days. There we go. We've covered everything on that one now. Finally. Oh my, that's actually really fascinating. First things first, repair everything on the Stalker. And drop all of the weapons entirely. And all of the ammo entirely. And we're going to see what we can do about long-range fire support. Did I get all the ammo? I did not. Missiles. I want preferably really big ones. Okay, maybe not. I have been lied to. This is the SRM Stalker, not the LRM one. Yep. Yep, thank you, Corgi. That was mean. That was really mean. Alright, we're going to repair all. I suppose I can turn it into a brawling close-ish range one. We'll drop the LRM 10s and instead put in better SRM 4 Artemises. We will drop our SRM 6 Artemises for more SRM 4 Artemises because I don't have any more. This will give me maximum SRM Artemis capability. Drop all LRM ammunition. 1, 2. Is that the only tons I have? I think so. That was me. You can just revert back to change and sell it. Nah, I'm going to build it. I'm going to make a brawling SRM Stalker, because why not? Figure I may as well have some fun with it. So now it's going to need a replacement for all that SRM ammo. It's going to need instead Artemis SRM ammo, which I think I have enough. I do not. I only have 3 tons, which to keep that many SRMs going is probably not enough.
So, Moon's not wrong that 40 LRMs plus like ER larges or something is not that bad.
My only concern is I can't put enough Artemis into it. Like, I've only got 1 Artemis 10, so the rest would just be normal. So that would be my only concern. Is it worth doing it if we don't have Artemis? Do that again. Swap the 10s out for better 10s. Keep the Artemis in close, so I'm not risking losing it at any point. It's totally pointless, wasn't it?
The SRM boat idea is also not a bad idea.
You know, I'm just going to fix it for now, and I'll probably run it as stock so we can actually get another mission going in, because I am sort of wasting a lot of time with doing this. 7-day repair on that. Lovely. Star map. Take me back towards the enemy. We'll stop into Albeiro, the next conflict zone on. Artemis is back on SRMs. Would the 6s be better? I am told that the SRM Artemis is absolutely amazing, but maybe I have been told the opposite and my mind has inverted those two things. Extra assist is probably better. Just to peek up and tell. Try and give that away. Oh, we got a pending transmission. Charity case. Sure, let's take it on. Raid the outlaw strongholds. I'm on board with this plan. And it's a little bit further on.
Acquired.
Thank you, Camoed Killer, for the subscription. Do very much appreciate it. Hopefully you will continue to enjoy your time here spent with us as we continue to go deeper and deeper into enemy space. 1, in search of apparently lost locations, specifically Rosselhug, and 2, as we build better and better mechs. So this will actually get us to a high-value contract mission, which should have a little bit more fun. 95 difficulty raid, and we're going to be working for the Inter-System Advocacy, who kind of likes us, so they're going to give us maximum salvage shares on this one, which we will, of course, take. So, who would like different mechs, and who would like the same?
I will pilot any hunk of metal you put me in.
Same, pretty much. I said I think I didn't do that king crab justice, so I'd like to try one more time.
Okay. So you are in Dr. Pinchy once again. Synapsis, are you happy being in a twin Gauss king crab, or would you prefer something else?
Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. I can work with that.
You can what?
I can work with that.
Okay.
It's okay.
Going up to the Marauder.
Yeah, it's just enough of a tonnage difference down to 65 from 100. It's like, it's fun. It's fun running quickly, but
Yep.
the lack of firepower just hurts.
We're going to be going up to quintuple racks now, because you're going to have 1 and I've got 4. I think Tarek would love an SRM boat. I think I might have some fun with it. I'm going to need some time to actually like build it, and for that I'm going to need to get my hands on a lot of Artemis ammo, so that we can actually go maximum Artemis. Although I suppose just going SRM6s might work too. So we're going to have to find really good SRM6s. Raise Synapse's volume a bit. Could do the same with Memory. Yeah, let's bust him. The Synapse, you're going to go up to 120%. And we're going to bring Simbri up to 120%. There we go. Hopefully that'll work out a little bit better for you guys so you can hear them even easier.
Alright.
I can also talk a little louder.
Yeah. Stalker 3H is the LRM 60 boat. Just checked with them, the mech web. Ah, so that's the one we want to get our hands on. Although, if I'm completely honest, I kind of want to get like an LRM 80 boat, just like in Harebrained Schemes Battletech. I think a mass SRM 6 would be fun. Guess start checking the stores and the systems you go to. Yeah, that'll pretty much be the plan. And hey, maybe we'll pick up some really nice gear from random missions. Back in the Annihilator. Gonna have to remember that I do not get to move close to people. Although holding down the W key in an Annihilator is not exactly a bad thing because, well, it takes you so long to get there. By the time you're done, the 2 king crabs are done with it.
Sensors online. Weapon
God, that voice is incredibly loud.
All systems
Don't think there are any mechs yet in MechWarrior 5 with 4 large missile slots? Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
Head out and destroy the base. Doing so should hopefully expose some sign of the missing volunteers.
Alrighty, so there is a location near to us, although I'm going to check to see if this hill allows us to just rain fire down upon them. So, that would be, of course, ideal. Would be hilarious, though, if you could build an LRM boat Annihilator. MechWarrior new stream title? Wait, what? Oh, MechWarrior, I get what you're saying. We got incoming missiles, although I think they're targeting our dropship.
Target acquired.
Guten Tag. I just love drilling into them with so much UAC fire that it's absolutely ridiculous. Dead. And he's going critical too. LRM carrier be dead as well. It's a lovely hill, but unfortunately I don't think the enemies have actually spawned in the distance. Although I might actually be able to just kill the base up here if I do this. Because we're there to basically knock that thing down, aren't we?
Something in there, yeah. A dish or something.
Alright, they've shown up. It's an awesome. Oh, that's a lot of missiles. Oh, watching 30 LRS just streak towards you is like, oh my goodness, what have I done? So if he's going to target me, then he needs to die quickly. Because the Annihilator is really good at putting out fire, but not really great at taking firepower. There we go. All nice and dead.
Oh, we're pushed forward. Whoops.
Yeah, we pushed a little bit forward just so we can poke in with the base.
Yeah, I thought that was just you.
Just me.
I mean,
I suppose it is just me. Way out in front. The massive Annihilator. Leading the charge. While you guys investigate the base, I'm going to beat the ever-living crap out of a quick draw. Just let the guns run. It's so satisfying. See, Sprague, I found a fire support build that I can actually use. Have we killed the main target? Oh, good job. On to the next one. After having raised half of it to the ground. We got an Igor way off in the distance to the north.
Dropship on top of us.
Apparently I can hit that Igor.
Dropship right on top of us with an Atlas.
Looking at it. Just swinging around. Starting to dig. Hold on. I'm just going to spend 2 quick seconds here to kill her. To kill the little commando. Okay, maybe I've spent way too long on this schematic at this point. Okay, is that Igor on top of us? It is. Good job. So you have this mostly handled. Let's push on to the next target location off to the north. I will take care of it. Remember that I have medium lasers? Ah, yeah, there is that. Burn.
Oh wow, my cockpit's almost open. That's not good.
Yeah, the joys of driving a King Crab. Although you're driving the Marauder, aren't you?
I'm driving King Crab.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the King Crab just seems to absorb fire with his cockpit. I haven't yet figured out if that was a designer decision or not, but we're gonna go with yes. Yep.
Target destroyed.
It's just way more satisfying to just continue to blast away with the ultra autocannons. I'm coming around the mountain as soon as I can.
Target destroyed.
And Banshee.
The Banshee I can see. Well, I used to be able to see it, and then it sort of disappeared off my scope. There it is. I like the fact that I'm shooting directly over the head of the king crab.
The crab is kind of surprising.
Yeah, it's a nice squat little mech. Makes it perfect to be in the front line. Much synchronicity with the king crab, or with the king crab and the annihilator. Oh, sorry,
Target acquired.
got too close. Blew your back off.
That's a very brave little tank.
They all are brave little tanks, I've noticed. It's like, why are you trying to get in so close to these mechs? You have AC5s. I love it. You guys are so efficient.
Target acquired.
Blowing things apart before I can even get there.
Destroyed.
So I don't have a line of sight on this quick draw just yet. I'm working to get it. There we go. I shouldn't be clicking this quickly, but damn, it's fun. Should be trying to pace my shots a little bit better.
Well,
Oh, LRM here.
Got a turret behind us. Shrek that.
Target acquired.
Scorpion light tank, which is blinking away.
Target destroyed.
Taken care of. Looks like we've got a couple of things in the base to wipe out, and then we'll be able to move on to number 3. Good job. On to number 3, or are we having to go backwards for that one? Yeah, I think we have to go back up the mountain a bit.
Target acquired.
It's kind of funny just how hilariously powerful ultra autocannon 5s are. Like, this mech is normally designed to be a AC-10
Target
boat,
destroyed.
and yet with ultra autocannons it just seems to be so ridiculously strong. Says this is the KC the mech. Yup.
Down. Alright. Well, looks like the base has been functionally crippled, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of the volunteers. Odd.
Looks like we're heading to a drop zone anyway. I'll catch up eventually. You guys go. God, this mech is so slow.
I think it's going to be a ambush at the drop zone.
That
Try
could
to
be.
pick up.
Oh, last day.
We're getting shot. Oh god, there's 2
Oh,
Eagles.
yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Got him. This mech is a fairly solid anti-aircraft piece. The ultimate version of the rifleman. Would 200 shots be enough for Lorna? 200 shots of what? Should try it with the LB10s. If I can find enough slug throwing ones, I would definitely try it. The problem is you have to find the slug throwers, not the shotguns, because it's not fast enough for shotguns. But if I can manage to get my hands on, well, with the Igor falling over and protecting his friend, yeah, that was adorable. But yeah, shotguns, the mech's too slow to be used for. But if I can get my hands on 4 of the solid slug ones, absolutely, we got to try the Annihilator with that one.
Just
The
one
shot-
thing, since King Crab got 2 Gauss rifle now, you should maybe replace the SRM with LRM on it.
Yeah, the only reason we didn't do that is because of weight. That SRM-6 is 4 tons, so we'd be able to replace it with an LRM-5.
Oh yeah, I see.
So, if I had any weight available, I would. Give me endo steel. We'll make it work.
I'm a little sad that they've just sort of turned the LBX into the shotgun of the game, but that's not really what the cluster shells do.
Yeah, that's my biggest disappointment with what all of modern Battletech's been doing with it. Harebrained Schemes did it, now they've done it. It's like, come on guys, show a little bit of love for it. Oh, sweet, tier 4s. Tier 4 medium lasers, grabbing all of that.
God damn, the damage on the heading.
I'm gonna have to take a look as soon as I finish going through the salvage. Ooh, I need more tier 4 LRM-10s. I actually legitimately for once need tier 4 LRM-10s. And 2 is going into LRM-10. 2,136. Yeah, you just sort of hold down the trigger on this thing and it just keeps on going.
You literally did as much damage as us combined.
I don't quite think... No, not quite that much. Because you guys
Close,
add up
close.
into... But yeah, close. But yeah. Oh, this Annie is so good. Yes. It just puts us so much DPS. Not really great for immediate burst, but... Jeez, it does well.
Sustained fight.
Exactly.
Mhm.
If only I could cram even more armor into it. Star map, do we have a knowledge of a further industrial zone? Oh, we do. I mean, it's a bit of a trip, but we do. Although, I think we're still stuck in a mission, aren't we? Yeah, we're still in Charity Case, which is a 27-day trip. I doubt I'm going to be able to fix all of our mechs in that time, although we did take fairly little damage. I think the Annihilator is going to be a month worth of repair. 23 days, so that's 5 days on the Marauder. Good job. That's keeping us from having to get a super long repair on that. Very nice. Okay, let's go take our 27-day trip. Somebody has mentioned in the MechWarrior 5 subreddit that they are not happy with repair times because they say the repair times are grossly inflated. And to be fair to Tabletop, or at least Mech HQ, that is very true. There's very little damage that I can't fix in about 2 weeks. And that includes, like, replacing limbs.
I mean, yes, granted, but how often is it that our not monthly dues are due? It's like every quarter, right?
Mm-hmm. But every quarter at 800,000, even that's pretty high. I mean, the actual monthly payout in Tabletop is not that huge. So...
Maybe I'm just used to the Rogue Tech numbers of, yeah, we just need a cool 2 million.
Yeah,
a
Rogue Tech
month.
numbers are stupidly inflated. They're ridiculous.
No, it costs like 300k maybe to put a mech from like 60% broken to back together.
Mhm.
Unless you break the engine, the mech's are pretty cheap.
Yeah, and it doesn't take you that long too. Assuming, of course, that you have a decent number of mech techs to work on it.
And also if you've got decent supply. Like if you're in the middle of nowhere, it might take you a couple months to get the parts in. But...
Anybody want to try the Annihilator?
I was going to say, if you're offering, I can't say no.
I'm absolutely offering to anybody. Synapsis, you haven't driven it yet. Do you want to drive it?
No, not for me.
Okay.
Maybe a bit too slow for my test.
That's totally reasonable. Let's get you in the
I wanted
Annihilator.
to use that Atlas, the LRM AC20 Atlas.
Okay.
D, yes.
Yeah.
If anyone wanna try double ghost, just take.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive the Nightstar. I like this mech a lot. From a design standpoint, I've always liked the Nightstar. So it's basically a 95-ton Marauder, because it's based off the same chassis. Which that always kind of gave me a little bit of pause. The fact that the 75-ton Marauder can be redesigned as a 100-ton Marauder with just a little bit of leg reinforcement, and was used as the basis of a 95-ton Nightstar. So. My text was too slow for Sprog. No, that's we're playing with Synapsis today. Sprog is hanging out in chat. So Synapsis here has graciously agreed to hang out with us on short notice.
It was me.
Demonstrating that he is cool under fire and kicking some major butt with his mechs too. It has been impressive so far. He's probably outshining all of us, or at least me. I can do well when I'm driving the mech that is ridiculously broken under the current weapon systems. Yeah. You're gonna have a burst fire AC-20, which is a little bit rough to use. I should really try and give you either an ultra autocannon or an AC-10 at the biggest, or Gauss rifle would be better actually. Need to progress the timeline is the thing. We finished the game, but we're still not even close to the late galaxy state. Yeah, there is that. That's true. It's used as a timeline moving device. But honestly, I wouldn't mind a mod that changed that and just had you glacially go through the timeline. Like, I'd be on board with that.
Reactor online.
Yeah, that makes
Sensors
you-
online. Weapons online.
Alrighty, Twin
All
Gas
systems
ERPPC,
nominal.
here we come.
We need to zero in on
Gas
the
on 1,
location
medium
of
pulse
the
lasers on
aid
2,
workers. And to
ERPPC
do
should be
that,
on
Inter-system
4.
advocacy has to intercept the bandits' comm systems. We'll create a
What's
distraction
funny
by
is
taking
they,
down
they
their
heavily
relays,
inflate the repair times and
while the
heavily
bandits are
deflate
disorganized,
travel
we
time.
can analyze their communications.
Yeah, I did notice that. We're getting between places in 23 days, and it's like, nah, this should be a little bit quicker, or a little bit slower. Fun fact, in case anybody was wondering, you are not burned by the exhaust of a lifting off Leopard. That should probably change.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
In tabletop, when a dropship lifts off, you better hope you're not within 10 tiles of it. Otherwise, you're about to fall over and get blown away. Alright, so the nearest target is over towards our east. So we're just going to vector over a little bit. And I suppose I am on scouting duties because I think I'm the fastest mech. How fast is the King Crabs?
48.
Oh, so actually no, the King Crab and the Night Star move at the same speed.
Yeah, we're all the same speed.
Except for the other.
Except
Oh,
for the
yeah,
ship
well,
with one
yeah.
door behind.
That Annihilator. So slow, but so good.
Target acquired.
We got Assault, send an Igor. I'm gonna go take that Igor first. Nailed it! I mean, it's not dead, but I nailed it. Now it's dead.
He's not dead?
No, he took 2 Gauss rifles to the face. That I missed. That was my fault. Oh, that goodness, that is a lot of weapons. That is no longer going to be shooting at me. Seemed a good line of sight on you.
Scratch that target.
Primary
off
target
the
destroyed?
list.
These Gauss rifles, they just strip armor away. Should use my PVC more. Gotta keep that in mind.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
holy crap!
Stalker behind.
Acquired.
Okay, let's start plowing Gauss rifles. I should not be getting close. What am I thinking?
Target destroyed.
This mech is not designed for close range brawling. I should not use it that way.
It's like, wow, my back armor's going down really fast.
How's your armor doing? Any breaches on anybody? Oh wow,
No.
your black armor is open.
Yeah.
Target
There's a
acquired.
locust still out. Be careful.
Looking for it. See it. Well, sensors see it. Gauss rifle took off his leg.
Target destroyed.
There he goes. He no longer exists.
Target acquired.
There's gonna be some repair time on this because I'm at yellow on center
Target
torso.
destroyed.
We'll get you, make sure you hang back by the Annihilator.
I was gonna say you guys are outpacing me pretty well.
Right. We'll hang around here for a little bit.
I just feel a bit silly. I'm like, I didn't even notice I was getting shot in the back by a stalker.
Yeah, the one
That is
thing
an
that's... The one thing that I'm missing is there's no mech power-up detected or anything like that, which I think would be a really useful call-out, like the first time something comes on a sensor. The game should probably tell you that.
Or at least give us like a beat boop or something.
Yeah, good old-fashioned mech beep
Incoming missile.
from Gundam.
Target acquired.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Actually tried to have my the bit sound for Twitch to be that, and for some reason it just will not work. Which is a little disappointing. Sit behind the 100, roll back, jump, and make it fall.
Target acquired.
Did I miss that? With my convergence off or something?
Objective down.
There we go, it's dead. Wow, I need to completely relearn how to shoot with this. I am failing as a Gauss rifle pilot. Alright.
Step 1: do not lead it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's head off to the north here. Looks like we might be able to get up here. I take that back. We can get up here. We just can't get through the wall. What's the path we're looking at? Ow.
Oh, jeez.
Hear the choppers. There we go.
Keep forgetting that that's not an arm-mounted AC-20.
Yeah, keeping the torso and the arms in line on that one. Although, to be fair, that Atlas actually does not have any arm-mounted weapons.
Yep.
We ripped them off because they kept exploding.
Yeah.
The sad part is, that's not even a joke. The number of medium lasers I lost on that Atlas is kind of sad. I'm totally not a joke. Hey, I do shooting just fine when I'm driving the Annihilator. Mainly because you put down enough lead that it doesn't matter if you missed or not. If we go up this hill, this may actually give the Annihilator a little bit of a better angle. If it comes out the way that I'm hoping that it does. Also, we'll cut off the trip a little bit. Let's let's make sure the Annihilator doesn't get left behind. So let's just wait up here.
I'm running as fast as I can.
We're not blaming you. Oh, trust me, I know just how slow that mech is. It is glacial. U.S. World War II fighter strategy? U.S. World War II fighter strategy was boom and zoom. So, if you have enough 50 cals, you don't need to worry about missing. Yes, I suppose there's that too. Oh, I'm trying to, oh, there it is. Look at it.
You need to get out the Lego and have them race.
I think it, like, is the same speed as the Lego? Hey, Sprog, is the Annihilator the same speed as the Lego? Oh good, we've got an Annihilator at range.
It should be. I think they're both 2-3. Right?
I think, yeah, the Lego's 2-3, because you can keep up with jump jet infantry. Which, I remember in the first Mech HQ campaign I ever did, I had a company of jump infantry, and they literally just hounded a single urban mech throughout an entire battle. Because the urban mech kept trying to do things, and I would always win on initiative, so I just always jumped back on top of it. So it could never do anything.
The anti-fun patrol.
It was so much fun, though. Because, like, I don't have to worry about any of this crap. There we go. If I miss with the gas rifles, the PPC at least has my back.
See, what's terrifying is when you pull that off with power armor.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've got to.
Or elementals.
Yeah, or well, elementals is just and then the mech was dead.
There we go. Finally get that.
I've seen elementals kill a medium mech in a round.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
So what sort of bonuses do elementals get? Like, how much damage do their weapons deal? Or does power armor weapons not operate like infantry weapons?
They essentially do, but with some bonuses. So they essentially do, but they also operate as if they were mech scale weapons. So like the 5 elementals with small lasers can do like 15 damage in one location.
Oh, okay.
Well, not one location, but a couple locations. Hey, the dangerous thing is their claws. They'll get on you and then they will just rip you apart.
Now, does that use the anti-mech training skill, or? I wonder if I can refit infantry to be elementals.
Wait, he does it? It might use battlesuit piloting. I don't know.
Oh yeah, good point. Actually, jump infantry also uses piloting skill, which is pretty funny because if you try and jump infantry through buildings, the game asks you to make piloting checks, and because they don't have the piloting skill, it never works. It's like, you need to roll a 13 on this piloting check in order to get people through, and then you fail and half the company dies. Well, platoon.
Target acquired.
Oh goodness, Igor's.
Target destroyed.
And Igor. What were we talking about? But yeah, jump jet infantry are the best thing ever in tabletop until you get power armor. Alright, I think we've cleared this out. Let's go head on out of here. I know I've been boring probably my teammates with our discussion on tabletop stuff.
Dragon behind us.
How's everyone's armor doing?
Let's shoot.
It's a turret, I'll take care of it. Got it.
New target acquired. Target
I was gonna say, I was wondering what I was getting hit by.
Yeah, if somebody wants to head towards the evac point, we're just going to finish off a dragon over here.
I'll do that.
Okay, thank you very much. Alright, Dragon's dead.
These AC5s do not play.
No, they do not. They're so much more powerful than they are in tabletop. Which, to be fair, UAC5s are pretty good in tabletop, too.
Target destroyed.
There's kind of better AC10s in tabletop, though. They're not the monsters they are in this.
Yeah, that is true. And also, there's always that downside of when they jam, they're gone. So you best make sure that it mattered. Did we get another dropship that came in?
I haven't seen one yet.
I think that was ours.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thought I saw one further to the east, though, but that might have just been some explosions. That Annihilator is just decked out with so many guns, it's ridiculous.
Right, we'll be out of here in like 10 seconds.
Sweet. I'm noticing that the Night Star is very similar to the King Crab with the amount of headshots that it takes. There's a YouTube video on the movie Lost in Translation series. Wait, what? I think the scene of Minority Report with the jetpack or... Oh, I see what you're saying. We're talking about how jump jet infantry flying through buildings. Through the windows and out the other. Yep. So, jetpack cooks a lady's burgers on the grill. Interesting. I'm gonna have to rewatch Minority Report at some point. Alright, another 3 million Seedle payout, which should pay for repairs. There's another Atlas, but we can't afford it.
Didn't you take that for salvage?
Thought I did. Oh yeah, it was like 4 salvage though.
Oh, okay.
So there wasn't enough to actually get any salvage on it.
Shame.
Shit, SRM bomber. Because if I take the LRM 20, well, that'll get me up to 3. I don't really need 3 at the moment. We'll grab the SRM 6. That'll get me up to 3 of those. Sadly, no other SRM 6s. At least not high tier ones. Right. And no Artemis ammo sitting by, of course. Got the burst fire and a beam laser. I'm less and less enamored with burst fire autocannons the further on into the game I get. Nice job. Minimum damage and maximum damage on the Annihilator. Excellently well played. So, and total kills going to Synapse. Sweetest. Alright, so let's see how bad it is. Well, first let's see if there's another mission. There is, charity case. I suppose I need to accept the second part of this. And they wish for us to travel all the way back, basically to the beginning. So that'll be fun. Annihilator is going to require 8 days, not bad. Night Star, 20 days. King Crab, 25 days. And the Atlas, 38 days. See if anything's actually like broken on the back of it. Wow, actually no criticals on the Atlas. Good job.
Despite literally getting jumped by, what was it, a lance?
Pretty much. Although, we have been playing for about an hour and 20 minutes, actually, so we should probably wrap up the YouTube, people. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see a notification every single time I post these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode. Would you all like to say goodbye to the YouTube people?
Later,
Bye.
guys.